and right now I'm walking. So when I start running, look at the amount of stabilization, yeah. So welcome lovely people. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine, and I welcome you all back to another episode of Vicious Tech Vibes. So today is going to be a very special day because it's going to be a completely tech video today. Today I'm going to compare my OnePlus 5T with my OnePlus 8 Pro. Now I'll show you what all are the new features that I've added, and am I happy with the upgrade. All these will be in this video. But before that, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit on the subscribe button, because here you get a package of everything like tech, travel, food, and as well as biking. So it's going to be a really special video, so please watch that. So this is actually my second tech video in this channel, because the first one is the MIDI speaker one. So if you guys have not watched that, link in the I button above, so click on that and watch my MIDI speaker review also. So yeah, right now the weather in Bangalore is absolutely wonderful. You can see a lot of clouds behind me. So in the morning it's like this, and in the evening it starts raining a little bit, which is pretty much good, and I'm very happy with the weather. So right now let's go inside and continue the video. Okay. So I hope you guys like the time lapse. So that was taken in my friend's room, which is in the 15th floor. So that is why it's looking very beautiful. So now I'm back with my two babies, the OnePlus 8 Pro. The company tells that this is actually a competition to the flagship market. Yes, I said flagship. This is because for the past few years, OnePlus has been releasing a lot of phones in a considerable amount of price, telling that it is a flagship. But yes, it was reasonably good for that particular price, but flagship word was not actually right. But this year they have something which is truly a flagship. The OnePlus 8 Pro, I bought this OnePlus 8 Pro nearly 1 month ago, and I've been extensively using this beautiful baby for 1 month, and there are few beautiful things that is there in this phone, but there is something that I don't like much about this phone. So let's discuss about that also, and followed by I also have my OnePlus 5T with me. So let's compare both the babies. So let's start the video. So for the first thing that comes into everyone's mind when comparing two phones is which looks better. Okay, so in my OnePlus 8 Pro we have a beautiful mirror back finish with a four camera setup and a flash at the back. So the reason I bought this mirror black finish is I was using this OnePlus 5T, which had a completely plain black finish, and when I used to see my friend's phone was a mirror black finish and all, so it looks pretty beautiful. So I didn't think much about whether I'll get fingerprints on that. Obviously I get a lot of fingerprints on that, but that doesn't matter because this looks really awesome, man, than the matte finish that I was using earlier before. So yeah, this problem can also be solved with two sandstone cases, the sandstone cases I use. So once I put on them, that problem is completely solved. So this is the main thing. Comparing the back of these two, I would really feel that OnePlus 8 Pro is really beautiful, and the OnePlus logo, it's shining, but in this case it is not, which I would really wanted them to make, but it is not actually shining, so that feel is not there. But in this, that silver color OnePlus lining is really nice, and I'm very happy about it. Yes, first big change is the camera bump. So here if you see there is a simple dual camera slot, but here if you see there are 4 cameras here. So each are like for two, I have two 48 MP cameras, one macro lens of 8 MP, and this is a color filter lens. I have not yet used a color filter lens because I didn't know what is the use of that. Maybe in the future software updates OnePlus will give something to be happy with. So the next thing that comes to my mind is the flash is again round here, but the flash is straight here. Flash is doing considerably well. Then nothing else here. You have a fingerprint sensor here, but you don't have one, so that fingerprint sensor is inbuilt here. But to be very honest, I would prefer the fingerprint sensor to be at the back, because it is like easily touchable for us. So when you pick up a phone like this, so it is easy for us to touch like this instead of turning on the screen and doing this. So I would prefer maybe OnePlus can bring that thing here, so that it will be really useful for us and it will be really handy for us. So let's check which is 3, 2, 1. See, both are considerably fast, but sometimes I don't know why my inbuilt fingerprint sensor get weird sometimes, that it doesn't open, but otherwise it's fine. But I would really prefer this because this is really nice. So the benefit is, even when the screen is off, if I just keep it over here, it gets on. But in this case it's like, I don't know, see, you have to awaken the phone and then click up for this. So I would really prefer that. So when it comes to the display of my front, the OnePlus 5T has a 6.01 inch optic AMOLED display, which at that time was really wonderful, and when I got this phone I was really happy about that optic AMOLED display, which was coming, it was in that level at that time, 2.5 years back. But right now when I use it, I'm not very happy, especially after I use my OnePlus 8 Pro. My OnePlus 8 Pro is really beautiful while looking in the front because it has a 120 Hz fluid AMOLED display. So when you keep touching your phone only, you will feel that pleasure, that happiness. So that is really wonderful in my OnePlus 8 Pro. That is one thing I really like about this phone. And it has beautiful edges also. The edges look really beautiful while looking at the phone, but truly speaking, that is actually a letdown because there's a lot of accidental touches happening. I myself has faced a lot of accidental touches, but come on, yaar, chalta hai. It looks so beautiful. Thoda sa accident touches chalta hai, that we make sure we don't do it. That's happened. Maybe OnePlus can bring up a software upgrade in which that they can reduce or something like that. That is OnePlus can improve on that. In addition to that, these displays are curved enough and round in the edges also, which is like really beautiful. But other than that, the display is like chumma, and I'm in love with the display. Okay, so as a common Indian, when it comes to a bike, the first thing everyone looks at as kitne ki hai or kitna deti hai. Okay, so that are the two questions when it comes to a bike. But when it comes to a phone, again the first thing that comes is like camera kitne ka hai or battery kaisa hai. So the main point, let's come back to the two main points. One is the battery. Come on yaar, the brand is this. One of the best features of this brand is the fast charging. 30 watt fast charging is chumma level. You use a phone for a whole day, it is at 10%, plug in for 15 minutes, there is enough charge for you to run the remaining day. That's so good this phone is. And yeah, charging happens 1 hour. In 1 hour it goes from around 5, 6 to 100. So I am like, OnePlus means charging. So that should be the slogan maybe next time, because charging is the best in OnePlus phones. That is one main reason I didn't upgrade to an iPhone. So many people in my comment section on my previous video, by the way, if you have not watched the unboxing of this video, I button up. So many have asked me how did I choose between OnePlus 11 or OnePlus 5T. So this is one reason. One was the display and the second one was the charging. I knew that most of the iPhone users told me that the charging is really problematic in iPhone, but the quality and camera is really better. But I had to compromise for something. That is the reason I have this baby in my hand, and charging is like that. And charge, yes, I can kill this phone in a day, but it gives considerable amount of charge. I've been using this phone with 120 Hz and FHD plus display. So yeah, it gives me considerable amount of charge for 1 day, and I'm really happy about this. And I'm a user who's like always on my phone. I can't live without this. So yeah, it is giving considerable amount of charge, and even though if it drains off डाल दो यार 10 मिनट के लिए, there is enough charge. So OnePlus very good on that. Talking about the back camera, it is like again chumma, because I'm not comparing it to either the Galaxy series or the iPhone. I'm just talking about my phone. The portrait modes and the photos and especially the videos of the back camera is really nice. I'll just show you a comparison of the back camera videos from this phone to this phone. You can see I'm actually going to run right now, and right now I'm walking. So when I start running, look at the amount of stabilization. Yeah, that is the amount of stabilization we get on my OnePlus 8 Pro, and I'm completely happy about this. Because I am a person who's like doesn't have much of stability when I hold or shoot something, but because of the stabilization features, I'm in love with this phone. So this is one beautiful feature about I love about this phone. And the picture quality is obviously better camera, better results. So I'll give you a few camera photos which was taken both in 5T and my 8 Pro. You guys can see now. About the back camera features, coming about the front camera, yeah. So front camera, I don't know why. I think my it is not doing enough justice for the price I paid in case of front camera. Even in my previous video, I had told about this front camera. Come on, yeah, OnePlus. It has become better with some software updates. Maybe in your more future updates, OnePlus can build this up. But front camera, it is a bit disappointing. And it also has a RAM of 12 GB and it has a RAM of 8 GB. So considerably the performance is a little bit better, but still let's test out now few apps. Just test out how fast both the phones are, comparing both the faster, which phone is faster. So yeah, so both have been connected to the Wi-Fi. So now let's see how fast. The menu is equally same length. Now let's open some app and see. So let's open Amazon. Yeah, so this comes first. Next let's open something else like Xbox. Yeah, so he's faster again. So let's open Facebook. Yeah, considerably Facebook, both are in the same. This one next. So let's open Zomato now. Zomato, yeah, considerably both are at the same time. Then let's open some game. So let's open this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's close all the apps. Now let's finally YouTube Studio. 3, 2, 1. So apart from all this, the OnePlus 8 Pro has a wireless charging. I know they claim it 30 watt with the OnePlus wireless charger, but yeah, otherwise it can do a decent amount of wireless charging, and it also has an IPv6 rating for the water splash resistance, but this doesn't have both. So yeah, so that is one more extra feature that my OnePlus 8 Pro has. So talking about how I'm liking my OnePlus 8 Pro, yes, OnePlus 8 Pro is really good, and I'm loving using this phone. There are some downgrades, for example the front camera. A lot of improvements needed in the front camera, and the edges, yes, it is getting accidental touches. Display issues, I didn't face any display issues. I tried doing many tests, but yeah, till now I have not faced any defect issues. Maybe it is the latest production release, or maybe in this they have changed the display a little bit, so I don't face any display issues in this. The speaker is really good. The speaker is very wonderful. So those two are the major downgrade features I thought about my experience of the OnePlus 8 Pro. Other than that, everything is like chumma. I love the back camera, back video. Both are beautiful, and the display is like very wonderful. Watching the videos on my phone is like awesome. The battery is really nice, charging is really good. So I would suggest, if you have a good budget and you want a greater upgrade, you've been using like OnePlus 5 and below phones, and you want a massive upgrade and you want to love the phone, then definitely go for this. Yes, you would never be disappointed about this baby. Price range, considering when I bought this one, it was around 38,999, and 2.5 years back 38,000 for a phone is really massive. But I got this phone the same way Now it is 59,999, but I got in a lesser price because some offers were going on during that time. So yes, so price point, I think both are the same. At that time 39 and this time 59 are like okay to upgrade. So if you guys are using 70 or 70 Pro, if you just want a better experience of the cameras, you can go for this. Otherwise, I think maybe you can wait for few more bigger versions. But if you guys are in like 6, 5T, 5 and below, this will never disappoint you. So this is how I felt that upgrading to OnePlus 8 Pro is one of the best decisions I have done from OnePlus 5T. Maybe if I have done it from OnePlus 70 Pro, maybe I would have not been so happy, but since I have grown from 2-3 generations, I think this is a really good phone and I'm really happy with it. Right now I'm shooting in my wide angle lens of my back camera. I think this is one cool feature I really liked about this phone. I don't know how good it is coming because I always have the adat of looking into the camera and talking, but right now it's the opposite. I don't know how good it is coming, but I think the footage is going to be really good. If you guys really liked how the video is coming up and if you want me to shoot my whole videos in this wide angle lens only, please comment down below. I'll try to shoot that and bring up the quality better. So baki sab badhiya hai. So that was all simple comparison between the OnePlus 5T and the OnePlus 8 Pro. I hope you guys really liked this video. This was a complete tech video, so I don't know how good you guys felt about this. Right now it is drizzling, so I better go inside, but my phone has IPv6 rating, but still अपन को खत्म करना है video. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll meet you guys in the next video, which is really interesting, which plans बन रहा है for tomorrow maybe. So maybe the next video is going to be really interested. Please stay tuned. If you not hit on the subscribe button, please hit on the subscribe button. Yes. So until next time, it's Vishal signing off. Live your dreams, love your drive. Bye bye. Take care.